Yeah, you ever huff po?
No.
Huff?
Huffington Post?
No.
Like Ariana?
No.
No, I've never huffed anything.
Huff potpourri.
No.
Yeah, I had a college roommate who I came home.
What?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean? Like
Came
to
home,
get high?
Yeah, to get high. So you
Drugs are fucking cheap.
Oh, so is potpourri. So it's the spray one. So I come home and I'm trying to piece it together, right? And I'm like, the fuck's going on? Because he's lying on the floor.
Like,
and
why
he's
does it smell like cinnamon
And he's
everywhere?
got, exactly. He's got foam like all over his face.
Oh.
And I'm like, and I look on the floor. So he's stretched out like a snow angel, right? And on the floor is a can of potpourri. The rose.
You mean spray, right?
The
Not
spray,
like I'm
correct.
thinking a bundle. I'm thinking
Nope.
like
Yeah.
a bag.
No.
at
So
some store.
it's the
I've
spray.
seen that with the canned air before.
Yeah,
but
so
never potpourri.
So with potpourri, it was the can and then a rag over it, and then I saw some of the shit that was on his mouth and nose in this rag, and I was like, so finally when he came to, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? And he goes, oh man, weed was dry on the campus, and he goes, well, there's no weed, and he goes, I had to resort to huff and po.
Wow.
I was like, you're huffing potpourri? And I was like, what's that high like? And he goes, dude, just wrap the rag around your face and then do. And I'm like, no, I'm all good on that. But apparently a lot of people do it, and I was unaware. And I didn't know until I went to a Costco and tried to buy a computer spray. And we were getting them for the
the one
office.
that comes out of the long straw?
Yeah, the long two. And I'd grabbed 2 things, and they were like, sir, you can only have one. And I was like, why? And then I was like, we have a fuck ton of computers in the office. I was like, I'm just going to give everybody one. And they were like, no, dude, people are getting high off this shit. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Wow.
And then it triggered.
Well, they added
Huff and
they added an oil-based chemical to the liquid or to the canned air to make it like it's an irritant. So if you try to do it like that, it just tastes so bad people won't do it anymore.
Ugh.
Really?
But that's not stopped me with DMT.
No.
DMT tastes like shit, and I smoke it almost every day.
Tastes like shit?
Really?
It tastes really bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It tastes like if you cut a tennis ball in half and then lick the inside of it. That's kind of what it tastes like.
God.
But actually,
Well-
if you cut a tennis ball in half and set it on fire, then lick the inside of it. That's kind of what it
All right,
tastes
because I was going to say, whenever somebody cracks open a fresh can of tennis balls.
That's the best smell.
I know,
Yeah,
I
but that's the
fucking love it.
outside.
It's like-
That's the outside of the ball. That's not the inside burned rubber part. It stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's burnt, I understand. But yeah, cracking open a fresh can of tennis balls, whew, it's like
Yeah.
sniffing my grandfather's bicycle
So
seat.
nice. It's like a new shoe smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was in college now with all the, like, I just have DMT and weed vape pens, I wouldn't be in college.
No.
I would be in a field somewhere.
Too many
Yeah.
distractions.
Yeah,
Too many
there's no
distractions.
fucking way.
Did you go to college, Chrissy?
Yeah, I got a bachelor's in communication from Fairfield U and a minor in women's studies.
I was going to say, isn't that a women's college?
No, but it might as well have been. No, it was a big nursing school, so there's a lot of chicks there.
Yeah, whenever a dude is a nurse, it weirds me out. I was in the hospital
like it.
recently.
It's not right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had a couple dudes, and I was just like, oh, fuck, man. This feels weird.
It does feel weird.
Like, you got to touch my dick.
It's not. Yeah, I
You-
feel
well,
it
if
seems
you-
like the easy way out. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you maintain eye contact, then you maintain dominance. If you avert your gaze, then
No.
you give him the power. That's the problem.
You have to
I
look at him
nurses.
the whole time while he's touching your balls.
I had no
Wow.
confidence in
That's kinda
myself. Yeah, I had no confidence in myself, and I didn't give him eye contact at all.
You have to.
I had to
fucked
look
up.
away.
If you run into that guy on the street right now, he's gonna fucking dominate.
He
you.
owns me.
Yeah.
He owns my soul, and I'll let him have that. I just had zero confidence, and like I had no cock. Like I had nothing to me in the hospital. Like everything just kind of
Why
shrivels
were you in the
up.
hospital?
Pneumonia.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it was for a long time. But like you have no. It's hard to describe.
It's hard to be confident in a hospital.
It is because you're stuck and you're connected to so much shit that they have to tell you when to move and then they wipe you and all that other shit. So like the whole thing is just very degrading. Where you're like, oh man, I don't have any confidence here to be like, yeah, why don't you hold my wiener up a little higher? There you go. Like that's what I really wanted to say, but I couldn't, and I just sat there and took it. You know.
You're drinking juice out of something with a foil cover. It's nothing is good.
Oh no, you have to tap the thing, and then they'll bring you 3 ice chips, and then they feed it to you. So
Whoa.
like that slowly knocks down your confidence as well. Where a grown man's also got to give you 3 ice chips, and then you suck on it right in front of him. So you have to suck it until it turns into water because you're not supposed to have water.
You're thinking like you're thinking like a poor person. think like a patrician, like a Roman would make
Like
the
you're being
slave.
tended to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Roman would make the slave fluff both of them. So
You just say, fetch me things.
They would finger blast the woman and jack off the dude until they're ready to go. Then they fuck. Then maybe they fuck the slaves afterward and all that shit. And it never comes up that you might be embarrassed by the opinion of the slave. And in my opinion, nurses are slaves.
Okay. That's a bold step. By the way, the slaves were white that Danny was describing, and I want to clarify that. But no, with that, as this process goes along, I just, when he, had to reach me up and change my fucking diaper and shit, I was just like,
yeah, but at least you're not the president of the United States and having Secret Service grab you by your ankles and lift your legs up and fucking wipe your ass and then powder your butthole, because he's definitely getting his diaper changed by Secret Service.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is that how that works? There's not a nurse or something on the end?
We joke about it, but you think there's actually diapers?
I think he's probably wearing a diaper, yeah.
Did you see him walking across the White House lawn?
Yeah.
It was a poop walk.
Oh, yeah.
Like
that was a poop walk, for sure. 100%. And he also shit himself in front of the Pope.
Yeah, Bob, pull up the poop
Heard
walk.
about that.
And then he also crop dusted the fucking Duchess of Cornwall.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't stop talking about it.
It's been a huge press story over there, and they refuse to report on it here. But I think crop dusting is real. Are you a conservative comedian?
No, I'm friends with too many porn stars, I think, to accurately be in that category. But it's tricky. A lot of people do call me that because I'm kind of
online, because when we were looking you up,
anti-woke, formerly leftist, formerly feminist. So
Russell Brand is alt-right too now.
Allegedly.
Russell
so
Brand.
little to be alt-right.
Yeah, allegedly.
Russell Brand is alt-right. Yeah. Like the dude who, if he could, would suck his own dick for sure, is alt-right. Like, get the fuck out of here.
He's tried. Show her the poop walk real quick.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and pop that up on full screen. There we go. Look at that.
Just gotta make it to the bird.
No. Damn it.
Like, human beings do not walk like that.
That is weird.
Look at the puffiness right around the belt line. He's wearing a diaper, and he's pooped that diaper.
He's pooped that diaper right there.
That's not that. There's no pair of pants that would be that tight around his waist.
Look.
Or would protrude like that around his waist.
So is he getting on a ship there, or
I think
where's he going?
Marine
He's just
One,
gotten
right?
off.
Marine One.
Marine One. Yeah.
Okay, thank God, because all I kept thinking, I saw the car. And that's the first time I thought about this, where if you had to go into a car after that, that means because there's so much press, yes, you're sitting in it. So at least then he could just walk in. Yeah. There you can just walk right in and just ask for your nurse,
Yeah, if you look...
my diaper!
If they pull out, if they zoom out on the Oval Office, on the left-hand side, you can see... one of those baby changing stations. But
No way.
I definitely made that up.
He's got stirrups. I bet you there's a pair of stirrups in the White House.
There's probably a pair of stirrups left over from Bill Clinton, right? Maybe a speculum in the Resolute desk as well.
God.
That would be awesome if you walked in. There's the Lincoln bedroom, and now we have the Clinton stirrup room. Would you like to see where to put your legs in? That would be great.
I mean, they have that chamber down near the mess hall where, God, who was it? Somebody used to sneak in prostitutes. Was it JFK, maybe?
Yeah. He used to sneak in prostitutes, and then Clinton did as well. And then actresses, like, he didn't give a fuck.
Jackie Kennedy found Marilyn Monroe's underpants in their bed.
Did she sniff them?
Probably.
She probably did. She wore them. She just walked in, fucking JFK sitting on the bed, reading the fucking presidential daily brief, and she just walks in with them on her head. And he's like,
what is this?
What is that? And he's like, I don't fucking know what that is.
Like my new hat? And then just watch his face.
Yeah.
You should probably wash your face because...
You're about to get the 7-year itch on your face.
She literally was in a movie called The 7-Year Itch. So
that's great.
You may want to scrub up.
Prostitute is the way. As long as you can do your job, I don't really care about the prostitution aspect of it. Like, even with Clinton, we say this on the show all the time. I don't think he should have been impeached for that. Like, why waste the time and money on that stupid shit? Like,
Yeah.
The public shame and his wife fucking dealing with it is enough for me. Like, just go lead the country. I don't care. And if you're a great leader and you have to get your dick sucked to be a great leader, congratulations. We should have a room for that.
Yeah.
It's a small price to pay.